How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Reaction Time. Today I'm excited because we got a cool episode. If you guys are already familiar, we looked at the conjoined twins. They look exactly like this. They're actually born into the same body and are totally identical. With that, a lot of questions came up that you guys helped me answer. But now we're gonna look at the oldest conjoined twins. This is a world record-breaking phenomenon. Ronnie and Donnie were actually born into one body. Two personalities, two brains, but one body. And they are the oldest living conjoined twins in the world. Welcome to Reaction Time, and welcome to Meet the Person series. Welcome to Meet the Person series, and we're gonna meet. It's time to meet.
Who's been able to do what I do?
The Meet the Person series on Reaction Time. Guys, so before we begin, I'm Tall Fishman. If you guys don't know who I am, you can follow me on the socials. We're going to be looking at this from a totally outside perspective and see the daily struggles they have to deal with. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. Here we go.
Meet their conjoined twins. Their bodies are fused from sternum to groin. And they've never known it any other way. They've got sharing down to a fine art.
Now, the biggest question I always had is, are they two different people, or do they feel and think the same way? Now, obviously, these guys are pretty much separate people, except from the growing down I said before. So that means they have two hearts as well, two brains, and of course, two heads, two faces. So they're pretty much two different people. They just share, essentially, legs. So the real question is, who controls the legs? Can they both do it? What happens if one of them wants to go this way and the other one wants to go that way? What decides? That's what confuses me. Who knows the research? Let me know down below.
Just think of it. For 54 years, they have been together every second of every day. Whether they're going to the bathroom or eating a snack, it's a twosome. But does it get tiresome?
Very interesting. Also, you know what this means, right? It means for any of you that complain about your brother and sister and think you are annoyed by them, these twin brothers actually have such an amazing relationship where they can get along, needing to share their lower half of their body. You cannot complain about having an annoying brother or sister, because at the end of the day, you can have personal space. They have to deal with each other every single day, every single minute, and they are doing it at all costs.
Say, it's fun.
You know how you are. I look this way, we had fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Instead of being disgruntled, they're actually taking advantage and making the best of this opportunity that they have, and also setting an example. Two different humans living together every second of every day.
Although the twins are a little developmentally delayed, they've cultivated unique coping skills. Take tying shoelaces. They're so coordinated. One twin's left hand and the other's right work like a single pair of hands. They're the masters of compromise, says youngest brother.
The other one has to say, okay, I'll sleep in here for now. Later, we're gonna stay up late tonight and watch TV. They make deals. Every day is a constant making of deals, if you will.
They're practically inseparable to a point. They have to be in complete symbiotic coordination every single day about anything.
Even getting through a doorway requires a decision. Then there's how to sleep.
They have to decide who is in the front, who's in the back when they're getting through. Oh my goodness.
They grew two lots of hearts, lungs, kidneys, livers, and stomachs. But they're fused at the lower intestine. At birth, nobody expected them to live, much less make it to the age they have.
Well, they proved everyone wrong. Not only did they prove them wrong, they actually exceeded expectations in every possible way, which deserves a world record.
54 years and counting. Highly unexpected. Frankly, I don't think they were expected to live past the first year or two.
Are now the oldest living conjoined twins in the US and the only male set in the world. 70% of conjoined twins are female.
Wow, that is an interesting statistic. Not only did they break the world record, the only living male set in the world. Now again, like I said before, when we saw the conjoined twins, they were sisters. Most conjoined twins are actually sisters.
Between just 5 and 23% survive beyond their first few days. 10% make it to adulthood. So middle-aged males are incredibly rare. They have a favorite restaurant. And while they're well known here, it doesn't stop occasional ridicule.
The mouth speaks before the brain functions, and it's like, wow, did you see that? Or ew, look at that. You know, a natural reaction is one thing, and that's fine. When they get a little derogatory, yeah, you step up a little bit and say, you know, It's my brothers. It's not cool what you're saying there.
I'm so happy for them to have somebody this caring and this respectable to be defending his twin brothers. He wants to make sure they're protected on all fronts, especially when it comes to people making fun of them, but also wants everyone to be very understanding of their situation.
Then again, being in the public eye is nothing new. At first, to help pay medical bills, their father toured them round carnivals and circuses. But not everyone stopped at staring.
Kids would be all right. It'd be stupid teenagers make fun of us. It didn't have any sense.
So obviously something I was going to bring up, the amount of people that actually made fun of them and belittled them was probably unbearable and even maybe possibly pushed them around in a physical way, which my heart completely goes out to them and I'm very sympathetic. But these two guys are actually so strong and powerful and send such a clear message to anyone that they were able to beat the odds and live through something that may have been seen as an unfortunate event and actually turned it into quite possibly a fortunate event. Now I don't know how they feel about them being in circus acts and such. Maybe they enjoyed it. But again, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think down below? I am actually completely mesmerized by this. Also, that they broke a world record is super cool.
They'd come up and spit at the glass. Our dad had to hand the guy some paper towels and said, clean the glass.
Being put on exhibition as a medical curiosity might seem shocking today, but the brothers have few bad memories. They're proud of their showbiz careers and the money they brought in.
That was an exact point I just made, that they turned an unfortunate event and what most people can see in their eyes into something so fortunate and actually helped the family and themselves.
They even chat happily about the big stars they met, like Johnny Cash.
We went up to Johnny Cash's dressing room when we met him. That night I got so excited I had a seizure.
That was unbelievable. They met one of their idols. Also the fact that they can be locals at a restaurant and everybody actually treats them fairly nice, except for some, of course, strangers, is super heartwarming.
Touring through the States, Canada, and Mexico, retired. They now live under the watchful eye of younger brother Jim.
So Jim takes care of them in all aspects. Now, I don't know if he does it as a full-time thing. Obviously, he has his personal life. For him to take care of his brothers speaks a lot about this family.
He takes care of buying the groceries and paying the bills.
I agreed to start looking after
And
them,
also
taking care of
financially
business,
helps
and
them.
It turned into a full-time thing, shall we say. But
Yeah.
it's a labor of love. They're great. I love them to death, and we're pretty close.
The twins now live alone and are mostly self-sufficient. They do their own laundry, cleaning, and cooking. Most of their day is spent watching TV. Make that 2 TVs, so each can watch the shows they like.
That is something that I feel like a lot of households should have. And you know, just wear headphones and that will solve a lot of problems when it comes to TV. It's only the kids are very privileged, but this is a totally different scenario. This actually helps them because they can't go into a different room. If one wants to watch one show and the other wants to watch a totally different show, this is a great compromise.
There is, after all, a limit to how much togetherness 2 independent minds can tolerate. Like any siblings, they came to blows.
If we did used to fight, he had a black eye, bloody nose. I'd have the same thing.
If he had a black eye and a bloody nose, he got the same thing. So they're truly the same.
But
The
when you
ultimate.
get older, you get a little wiser. Because where I go, he goes. Because like our brother said does, like if he could hurt me, he'd be hurting part of himself.
That is very true. If one hurts his other half, you're just doing damage to yourself. I mean, you can say the same thing about just family in general, but this is an actual, literal representation of that.
In the 1950s, a separation procedure would not have worked. Now it's medically possible. But ask them if they ever want to be separated, and this is their instant reply.
The answer is no. No, no way.
When one twin dies, the other will die within a day. And after 54 years together, that's exactly how they want it.
That is a crazy statistic. When one passes away, the other one passes away within 24 hours. Now, living in that scenario is scary on being on the other side of that, just knowing your time has come. But these guys are going strong, nothing's stopping them or holding them back. They can do anything they desire. And of course, like he said, they are inseparable at all times. This is a few years later.
It's one of the most unusual birthday parties you will ever see. Ronnie and Donnie Galen are the oldest conjoined twins in the world. Today they're turning 61.
So they lived on another 7 years.
Ronnie and Donnie are joined at the sternum. They agree on nearly everything they do, except watching TV. The brothers have separate televisions. The conjoined twins live in Dayton, Ohio, and support themselves partly from the money they earn by traveling the world. Today, the twins prepare for a special day of birthday celebration, first by shaving each other. Next, the twins get dressed, and their brother Jim and his wife Mary help the brothers put on their matching shirts. Mary explains how she makes their four-legged pants.
So they're all custom. Everything's custom. The bed, the couch, the chairs, the clothes. It's actually kind of cool.
I take two pair of pants and I take them apart, and then I sew a panel in the middle.
Then they slip into their custom-made wheelchair.
Oh, like I said, we're lovey-dovey.
And it's off to the Golden Nugget Cafe for a delicious birthday breakfast.
Happy birthday!
After some birthday kisses from the staff, the brothers enjoy their favorite meal, eggs, biscuits, and gravy.
I love them because they've taken something that most of us probably could not deal with, and they've dealt with it like kings.
Their own doctor attends the landmark event.
You guys keep breaking new ground.
They've made it to be the oldest living male conjoined twins, and they are also the oldest living conjoined twins to this date.
Their brother attributes their longevity to their positive spirit.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too, man.
Every year for them is a milestone, frankly, in that they weren't expected to make it out of the hospital.
Yes, if you really think about it, every single year is another miracle, and it's only because they are good people and do good in the world. And guys, if you have any other Meet the Person series suggestions, suggest it to reactiontimevideos@gmail.com. So I saw this one, for example, as you guys suggested it.
Happy birthday, brother.
And here it is, 2009, Ronnie and Donnie were named by the Guinness Book of World Records the oldest living conjoined twins. In 2014, they became the longest lived conjoined twins in history. That's right. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, follow me on the socials right here. Also, guys, make sure to check out my second channel, Free Time, which of course is a group channel with my friends. And if you want to get the merch, make sure you get it at timelessbrand.com. We also got the little stuffed plushie Alfredo. It's all gonna be first thing in the description. Original videos is gonna be in the description as well. Hope you guys have a great one. See you next time. Until then, peace out.